Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, my question is to the Prime Minister. Prime Minister, before the last election you promised unambiguously $16 million for Cadbury to build critical tourism infrastructure at its Claremont factory in Hobart. But there's still no sign of this much-needed economic development funding, and the community is understandably getting anxious. Prime Minister, when exactly will this money be forthcoming?
I call the Honourable the Prime Minister.
Well, Madam Speaker, the money will be forthcoming when the business case, which was only supplied in December of last year, has been properly studied and analysed. Madam Speaker, you, the member for Denison, would expect this government to be careful and responsible with taxpayers' money. This government, unlike members opposite, always will be careful and responsible with taxpayers' money. We've only had the business case for a matter of weeks. We are carefully studying the business case. The Minister for Trade and Investment is looking at the matter now, and, Madam Speaker, if the case stacks up, the project will go ahead. But I can reassure the member who asked the question that this government will be a great government for Tasmania, Madam Speaker. We will be a great government for Tasmania. We've got three absolutely outstanding Tasmanian members of Parliament who will ensure that we are a great government for Tasmania. And part of being a great government for Tasmania involves over $1 billion for Tasmanian infrastructure, including $400 million for the Midland Highway, $120 million for upgrades to Tasmania's freight network, and $38 million to extending the runway at Hobart Airport. And, Madam Speaker, that alone will create 200 jobs during the construction phase. So, Madam Speaker, I am grateful to the member for Denison for asking this question, and I can assure the member for Denison that the interests of Tasmania are safe with this government.